Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another vlog. I am The Real Story. My name is Gio, and today I'm coming to you with a little different video. I want to talk to you about Saks Fifth Avenue. I'm sure by now you all heard that Saks is in really big trouble after their acquisition of Neiman Marcus and Bergdorf Goodman last year. They purchased both companies as part of their Saks Fifth Avenue global brand, and they purchased it for $4.7 million dollars. And a couple of months ago, the first payment of $1 billion dollars was due, and unfortunately, they could not meet that payment, so they had to file Chapter 11. So while they are bankrupt, they filed Chapter 11, they're still operating normally. So you can go into any Saks or you can go into Bergdorf Goodman's and you can still shop as normal. With that being said, um, they have closed multiple locations of their Saks Fifth Avenue outlets. We had one here in Manhattan on 57th Street that's closed maybe about 2, 3 months ago, and I believe they closed like one or two in Jersey. They also have one in Woodbury Commons, but I'm not sure if that one is closed. But I was up there in December, and the merchandise in there was pretty sparse. So I don't know if that's on the chopping block or not, but part of their strategy is to cut costs. So they are closing a lot of brick and mortar stores that are the off Saks Fifth Avenue brand. And so that way they don't have to pay that mortgage anymore. So they get to save that way. Also, they're saving on all those salaries they don't have to pay. However, all those people are out of a job now. So fingers crossed for those people, because in this market, excuse me, in this market it's really tough to find a job. So good luck to all those people. If you are now out of a job, prayers are with you. With that being said, also, if you are someone who has a Saks Fifth Avenue gift card or a Saks Fifth Avenue credit, merchandise credit, or you are owed anything, I would suggest to you that you go and you spend those cards now, because no telling what can happen in the future. I had a gift card that I have gotten from Saks for $150, and I wouldn't spend it immediately, because you just never know if they are still going to honor those cards or not. Or right now, again, I said it looks like they're going to be open for regular business, but who knows how long that's going to be, because right now they're shopping for someone else to bail them out. But if you have those cards, you don't want to wait, because like before was a big deal with companies before, where you would have a gift card and then every month you would lose a little bit of money off of the card every month. And that was a big scandal. Although that has never happened with me at Saks. I have had gift cards that I had for a while, and they have always been honored at full value. But in this climate right now, where they're in all of this trouble, who knows how long they're going to honor those gift cards or those merchandise credits or anything like that. If you have a return that you need to make it now. I would say don't wait. And if you can, return it in person, um, would probably be best. Because going forward, I'm not sure how much merchandise Chanel, Saks Fifth Avenue is going to get for the new spring summer season. I'm guessing that it's going to be pretty sparse, because the way that it's set up right now, they owe everyone like millions and millions and millions of dollars. And allegedly, I wrote it down. Well, some of the vendors I wrote down. Allegedly, according to Business Insider, Chanel Limited is owed $136 million. Capri Holdings, they hold Jimmy Choo and Michael Kors. They are owed $33.3 million. Mahula, who owns Valentino, is owed $33.2 million. They also owe Burberry and Louis Vuitton, LVMH. There's a bunch of other companies that were on that list. I didn't write them all down, but it is my guess that if you owe this much money out to these vendors, I don't know if I was a vendor, if I would be, um, happy to pump more merchandise into your store and you still have all of these outstanding debts. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen with Saks. Of course, the Saks on Fifth Avenue and 50th Street, they have been open. Well, Saks has been in business for 159 years. So I would hate to see that company go, but again, they have really overextended themselves. They have not been able to make that payment of $1 billion. So I'm not sure where that leaves them. I'm not sure where that leaves Neiman Marcus or Bergdorf Goodman. I don't know if someone's going to come and they're going to try to, separate the companies again. Well, Neiman Marcus and Bergdorf Goodman, they've always been part of the same umbrella, but I don't know if someone's going to come along and try to, just purchase the Neiman Marcus group separate from Saks Fifth Avenue group. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but I am staying tuned. Again, if you have any of those credits or merchandise, gift certificates or anything like that, need to make returns, you need to do it now. That is it for this edition. I knew this was going to be a really short and quick video, but I just felt um, that it needed to be said because I've seen other videos where people were talking about them being in debt, but no one has talked about redeeming your merchandise credits, your gift cards, your returns, anything like that. So I thought it was just really important that you do that sooner than later. That's it for this edition. I will see you next week.